The Great Wall is here.
Game of Thrones Season 7, did Tyrion defy Dany with his letter to Jon? Tyrion Lannister is one of Daenerys Targaryen's most devoted and loyal advisors. In fact, as of the Season 6 finale, he's the hand of the Queen. So why might he have defied her orders here in Season 7? Read on to see what we mean. And believe us when we say the Mother of Dragons would not be pleased. In Season 7 Episode 2, Stormborn, Melisandre arrives at Dragonstone and urges Dany to summon Jon Snow there, too, claiming both Jon and Dany have a role in the prophecy of the prince that was promised. Tyrion is ambivalent about prophecies but tells his queen that the king in the north would make a fine ally, since Jon has even more reason to hate Cersei than Dany does. Convinced, Dany tells Tyrion to send a raven to Jon, and the invitation arrives in Winterfell in that same episode. Jon, Sansa Stark, and Sir Davos Seaworth pore over the message, the full text of which was recently revealed in an HBO photo. Queen Daenerys Targaryen, first of her name, invites you to Dragonstone, Tyrion writes. My queen commands the combined forces of Dorne and the Reach, an ironborn fleet, legions of Unsullied, a Dothraki horde and 3 dragons. The 7 kingdoms will bleed as long as Cersei sits on the Iron Throne, Tyrion continues. Join us. Together we can end her tyranny. I appeal to you, one bastard to another, for all dwarves are bastards in their father's eyes. That last part, all dwarves are bastards in their father's eyes, isn't just a show of solidarity. It is, as Jon points out, something Tyrion said to him the first time they met, way back in Season 1, and it's thus proof that the letter isn't a forgery. So what's the problem? Consider Dany's exact instructions to Tyrion. Send a raven north, she told him in that Dragonstone scene. Tell Jon Snow that his queen invites him to come to Dragonstone and bend the knee. Yeah, there was no mention of any knee bending in Tyrion's letter, and if there had been, it would have been the second raven sent message in as many episodes commanding Jon to bend the knee, that is, relinquish his kingdom to a queen. Cersei demanded Jon do the same thing in the Season 7 premiere, else he'd suffer the fate of all traitors. Jon, of course, has no desire to do any such thing. Besides, he's more focused on the enemy to the north, the White Walkers. So why does Tyrion's letter not tell Jon he'd have to bend the knee? IO9 lays out 2 possibilities. The first is that the prop is inaccurate. Perhaps the props department crafted that letter, with its fine calligraphy, before the Tyrion-Dany scene was fully fleshed out. The second is that the prop is accurate and Tyrion knowingly omitted that mandate, perhaps because he thought Jon wouldn't come to Dragonstone if it meant giving up his crown. The trailer for the episode this Sunday, July 30th, shows Dany on her throne as Jon enters the palace. And she certainly looks ready to add the north to her queendom. We'll see how that goes over, and